Well, today on Focus Gaming News, we're very pleased to have back with us once more Dinos Stranomitis of Altenar. Hello, Dinos. Thank you for joining us again. How are you?
Hello, Joe. I'm fine. Good morning, by the way. It's everything okay? I'm very excited to have this discussion. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, we're pleased to have you back with us again. It's been a few months since we last spoke, and it's been a period in which we've started to see the kind of re-emergence of live events, which has been quite exciting. Perhaps we could begin by tell us a little bit about what you're preparing for Sigma 2021 and what it means to be part of the event for Altenar at this moment.
Well, it's quite a long time actually that we had to exhibit in a big event. And it was the first attempt we did early in the summer by going to Barcelona. So we got a little bit prepared and then to Amsterdam. So going to Sigma next week, it's an exciting step for us. Actually, Altenar is sponsoring even the gate, the whole facade of the show. We have a big stand there. I do believe it's quite important to understand what's the post-COVID situation. And if I have to elaborate a little bit with more detail, I have noticed myself that some companies, they slowing down, and maybe COVID broke a little bit part of the industry. Even though the industry overall went fantastic after the recovery. So what is mainly the message is simple: Altenar is here and much stronger than before.
And of course, you mentioned the situation post-COVID. Do you think there has been a significant change? Does it mean a big difference?
100%. And if you don't mind, I will describe it a little bit with some kind of metaphor. We all remember that in March 2020, the world was frozen. And after the summer, start a little bit melting slowly. It looks like a climate change, in a different way. The new situation, what is eventually coming up after the recovery, is a completely different world than it was before. We are not going back to 2019. On the contrary, we're going forward to 10, 15 years in the future. If you want, again, more details, I'll tell you, definitely nothing is like before. We have health protocols. We have different approach on how to do business. Very conservative institutions, they learn to work remotely. It is people have a different approach when it comes to how day-to-day life it is. Personal freedom has been changed dramatically. I'm not saying too bad or good, I just say changed. It's a long discussion if it went to the right or to the wrong direction. I just say that would have happened anyway in 15 years' time. It's happening now because it is important we speed up with everything that makes safety in order to go forward and get rid of the pandemic. And this comes to the business as well. The businesses, people are more agile, more business oriented. They are not looking forward for a physical meeting anymore. On the contrary, they go direct to the business point. And what it makes, facts. It's all about facts. Even more, when in 2005, we were talking about online business, many people were laughing. Especially now 2020 or 2022 actually now, we have moved to online mandatory approach. Land-based business is shrinking day by day significant. Don't you think, Joe?
It certainly seems that there's going to have to be some element of give do you think with the growth of online and the online sector that there will be something we'll have to give to that if we've had that increase in the online gaming, that not everything can continue at the same level?
For sure, 100%. I think the growth in online is amazing. We have seen also in other industries, you see big, how to say, online stores, it's going up and we see what is actually, it's missing products today. Deliveries is the problem. The orders are rocket sky, aren't it?
Yeah. It's certainly the impact of is continuing to be felt in a lot of sectors, isn't it?
Yes.
It's
in a couple of years' time, sorry to interrupt you, in a couple of years' time, I definitely estimate that when we get rid of all this situation, it will be a complete new balance in the society. We will never go.
And of course, we're seeing changes for the industry, changes in markets as well, the markets that are available. Obviously, particularly in America, but also in South America, where Altenar is one of the main sport books. Are you planning to launch anything new in South America?
Well, we have already news in place. If I may say, together with Betson, we went live in Colombia in last July.
Yeah.
Betson acquired a local operator down there, and they trust Altenar that we can run their sportsbook, which is great for us. However, even though we have significant good business in Latin America, believe it or not, biggest percentage of our business is still in Europe. We're talking about regulated business, talking about Italy, Spain. We managed to go to Spanish market recently with 2 operators, 2 more coming. I think one is, I'm not sure if it's signed, better keep it, don't disclose names yet, but we can do it in the next interview, if you don't mind. In Italy, we are up and running with 3 operators. Belgium, UK, we're having a UK GC license as a provider. Well, if I have to make a footprint, Sweden, Denmark, Latvia, Lithuania, Bulgaria, good business in Bulgaria. Actually, in Bulgaria, we are market leaders, may I say. And then Romania, Greece. And, well, Germany, we're all waiting to see what will happen. Germany is a big question mark at the moment. Suppose a regulation is coming that no one is happy with that. I doubt even the state of Germany is happy with that. Overall, okay, we have news from Latin America that we went live with Betson in Colombia, but at the same time, we're going live with many smaller operators in different countries. We create a nice footprint, and most likely is the time now to start promoting that Altenar is not just Latin America or Africa, but we have a strong presence in Europe as well. US is something for future. And I don't know if that was maybe a question that was coming from you. I got many times a question, what about US? I say, US, it's not a yes or no at the moment. We're in the waiting list. What does it mean? It's simple as we don't know the date yet. It will come,
And does the US entering the US market mean a difference in how you do things, Altenar? The things that customers want in the US, will they differ from what you?
No, in particular, United States is a different regulatory environment, which means that you need to have an establishment there, and you have to run everything from there. And this requires certain investment, which we could get at the moment, but I do believe myself personally that a company must have a need in order to invest. I am not on the opinion that investment brings the business. I'm on the opinion that the business brings the investment. So let's see, we are busy enough. We are growing a lot year by year. The moment that we become less busy, we will think to invest in US before someone is requesting us to go.
Mhm. It's what do you think will be the challenges for next year then? The challenges and also the opportunities for
2022.
Yeah.
How we can manage all this increased demand, honestly. Everything is, how to say, urgent.
Mhm.
Everything is urgent. You know, I don't know how you feel yourself, but after we have, let's say, the world melting again to go out, then it looks that everyone is super busy, and it's difficult to manage the time. We need resources. If I have to say, today Altenar, it's approximately 240 people. We're recruiting day by day. I'm pretty sure if we were 400 or 500, we would still need people to get.
Mm.
So the challenge for next year is to continue going that way. The other way, or the other important point for challenges coming, is that how you can manage to work together with the banking system. Because everything takes more time. Everything has to be a very precise due diligence, and because we are in purely regulated markets, we need to be very precise running compliance, and this is what we give a lot of priority in Altenar at the moment.
Excellent.
Well,
it's there's certainly a lot to look forward to for the next year from Altenar, I'm sure. And of course, as you mentioned, we've got new partnerships soon to be announced. We're waiting for that. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Dinos, before we?
Well, I definitely believe that when it comes to internal plans, we have a very nice roadmap when it comes to the product. You know, the market is going more and more that say everyone needs to have official data acquired from providers. That's what we do. We're working, for example, with BetGenius, BetRadar, and many others. Actually, we are already integrated with 7 different data feeds, and Altenar is planning to have our own pricing models very soon. I think this will give a sort of independence that definitely will drive us to the next level. Are not many companies worldwide, I do believe very few actually they can afford that. It will be a great step up when it comes to the product. We already have, for example, our own bet builder. We already have a trading team of approximately 65 people. You know, it's many things you will see in the product. We are moving very fast when it comes to big data analysis. I expect by Q2 next year to have much more clever data analysis compared to the past. Imagine in the future that when you log into a website, you should get what you're usually looking for, not a standard layout of what we decide to give to the customer, but some algorithm should decide what should serve to the customer.
Mm.
This is coming.
Excellent.
That's it.
Well, we certainly look forward to seeing a lot more from Altenar soon. So, Dinos, thank you for your time again, for joining us Focus once more, and we'll look forward to speaking to you very soon, I hope.
Thank you so much for your time also. Let's catch up as soon as possible. Have a nice day.
Thanks, Dinos. Bye.
Thank you.